this was the first time that I was able to really see the journey from grief to joy. And people always say it's a grief journey, and I've been taking this class for I don't know, 7 years. In January or February, March, it'll be 7 years that I'm taking this class, from the journey from grief to joy. But I'm just so grateful that I poured into myself. I'm grateful that I love myself enough to pour into myself. I'm grateful that I love myself enough to pour into myself, to take the grief classes back to back to back to back to back, so that it's like almost taking like swimming lessons. Like, if I was thrown into an ocean, would I be able to swim to shore? And it's like, hell no. But if I keep taking more lessons and more lessons and more lessons, and scuba diving, this, that, swimming, boarding, waterboarding, and you know what I mean? If I keep taking more lessons, maybe if I was thrown into the ocean with all the skills that I'm receiving from taking these grief classes over and over and over, if I was thrown into an ocean, would I be able to make it to shore? And coming up on 1 year anniversary of the passing of my mom, I was once again thrown into the middle of an ocean, and I'm swimming. I'm flipping onto my back, Mom, like you taught me. I'm flipping onto my back. I'm floating halfway. I'm swimming the other half. I'm rowboating the other half. I'm doing whatever I have to do to make it. And it was just so wonderful to be able to say that tonight. Like, when they said, do you believe that joy and peace can coexist? And I said, they have to coexist. No, I'm sorry, pain and peace, not joy and peace. Pain and peace. Well, can pain and peace coexist? And I spoke up and I said they have to coexist. Like, you really literally don't have a choice. If you're going to be sane, you don't have a choice, because the pain is going nowhere. Like, nowhere. When you have that level of pain like that level of trauma like that, to lose someone instantly that you never thought would be out of your life, is going to be an astronomical amount of pain. And for me to be in the group tonight with a woman who lost her son, and that just 3 months ago, and it's almost like she was saying the same thing that I was saying. It was like she was living the same journey, saying that she was trying to go back to work and she couldn't even work, just crying and crying and crying at work. That was me. 3 years crying at work. 3 years crying at work. Lost about 4 jobs in the process. You know what I mean? Like, just unable to make it. Unable to stand, unable to cope, unable to grasp the level of grief that you're swimming through. Like, it's just like you're thrown into a tank, and there's no oxygen in there, and in the middle of that there's sharks in there. That's what it felt like for the first 3 years. Like, I can't breathe, and I'm also getting bit by sharks. Like, I'm trying to run away from sharks and not die, and I'm getting bit and I'm bleeding and I'm dying and I can't breathe. That's what it felt like for the first 3 years. And somehow I made it. Somehow I made it. And I made it so much that I can actually, you know, I lost someone just equally as important. At some point, I might have even said way more important. And I'm making it. And not only am I making it, but tonight, I actually turned the corner and said, wow, like, it's not a matter of just crying and crying and crying. It's a matter of the legacy that this person left, the legacy that these people left. And they left it all for me. People think, oh my God, when someone passes away, it's just like, did they have a will? Did they have a will? How much money did they leave? How much money did they leave a house? Did they leave a car? Did they leave belongings? And it's like, I cry and I mourn for people who didn't get it and who don't get it. Because you can spend that money. You can crash that car. You can sell that house. But what you cannot lose is the love, the joy, the memories, the legacy, the beauty, the relationship, the love that this person had for you. I mean, an intimate love that this person had for you. And such an honest and pure love that you had for them. And, at first glance, it looks like, oh my God, I lost everything. I lost everything. I lost everything. But then, what do they say? From grief to joy. When you cross over that bridge and you look back and you say, oh my God, I didn't lose everything. I actually didn't lose anything. Like, everything is still with me. Everything is still with me. All the love, all the jokes, all the laughs, all the memories. As far as my mom, all the recipes, all her cooking, all the TV shows that we watched together, all the movies, all the laughs, all the times that we sat. I knew that every hour that we spent together, especially like in the last 2 years, I knew that every minute that we spent together was precious. I knew that. And even though it was hard cleaning up and going to the hospital and going to the doctors and being there and buying and buying and buying and doing and being and, lifting up the wheelchair, lifting up it was hard. But I knew I could not put it into words. But I knew that on the other side of that coin, because there's always another side of a coin, I knew that on the other side of that coin, that I was, oh, that I was, gathering up moments that would change my life for the rest of my life. And that would be with me for the rest of my life. Intimate times and intimate moments. I knew that's better than money. That's better than everything. I knew that, and I'm so grateful that I got that. I got it. I even got it before. You know what I mean? Like, one of my favorite memories. Then I want to close this out. Was one Christmas. It had snowed so bad. And I was there with me, my mom, and, my family. And we were cooking chestnuts, roasting on the open. We were doing everything. And I had a really high position job at that time, and I remember they were calling me and calling me and calling me. You have to come in, you have to come in, you have to come in. And I was thinking, I would never leave this house at this time and leave such a precious time and such a precious moment. Hell no. Y'all could fire me this second. I'm not going anywhere. And they kept calling me and pressuring me and pressuring me and trying to make me feel bad. And I didn't feel nothing. Because something said in my spirit, this is such a, love is here. Love is here. What's better than love? And now those people are not even on this earth with me anymore. But I still have the memories. I still have the trillions of memories. I still have the legacies. I still have everything. And I said, nothing was lost. Nothing was lost. Nothing was lost. Good night.